So this is the first video of this new channel I'm starting on. It is about reviewing the design project on Kickstarter. As a mechanical engineer and product design engineer, I'm very much interested in learning how the new products are being developed. What are the advantages? What are the values it's providing to the customers? So this is the first project. Let's start reviewing it. I will also talk about the risk. I will also talk about does it make sense to invest in this project? Is it worth your money, what you are paying for? So let's start with the name. The name itself is a DUEX Float. Unlock the power of portable stacked screens. So this is basically the screens are being stacked vertical. I've seen a couple of projects which is basically done on the horizontal way, but this is vertical, which is different because now you don't have to bother about the side space when you are working on the table, and you are not restricting on the side, but it's more like, you are just only limited with the vertical way, which is not there. It's it's not the conventional way, the double screens we are getting these days. So this is definitely a new project which is being appreciated. Let's talk about the backers. There are more than 1,000 backers, and I think the project is way more funded, way more subscribed, and still 10 days to go. So still there is a potential it may reach close to $1 million. Who knows? It's made in the California. Product design is done over there, so it's an American project. Some of the things they have mentioned, what is the part of this project includes, or this product includes. Stacked portable screen. So obviously, as you can see in this picture, it's a stacked. Then the ergonomic design. So yes, it has to be ergonomic because this is for the consumer product. Touchscreen, which is very good. Built-in kickstand. Okay, so there is a built-in stand over there. 3 viewing mode. We will check what are the 3 viewing mode, and 1-year warranty, which is standard with all the electronics. So that's good to have. Let's check the video and see what it offers about it.
Whoa, what's that?
Oh, it's my new Mobile Pixels Float.
The what?
The Float. It's 2 screens. It's super easy setup. You just plug it in and really that's it.
The float?
Yeah, the float.
Why, the float? Oh, the float.
Yeah, the float. You get double the screen space, super fast setup time. Honestly, this thing's pretty awesome. I get so much work done, dude.
Dude, definitely. The float.
Yeah.
Yo, Steven, you see this? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's cool, bro.
I miss the old Steven.
What in the world? Is that a second screen?
Yeah, check it out. So not only does it double the screen space, but there's also 3 different viewing modes. So stacked like this, and then there's presentation mode.
Huh? And what's the third mode? Time travel.
It also works as its own independent display for things like my Nintendo Switch. So no matter where you are or what you're doing, it... Dude, come on.
Yeah, but how does it work?
So you just open it up and plug it in.
One cable. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, the Float's stacked orientation is more ergonomic than traditional side-mounted monitors. Easier to use and takes up less space. It's a 1080p touchscreen with a matte finish that's easy on the eyes. It has 2 USB-C ports with pass-through charging and has 3 viewing modes: dual screen, presentation, and desktop. All supported by its built-in kickstand.
Man,
Come on, dude. With the new Mobile Pixels Float, you can work from anywhere, and we mean anywhere. Now available on Kickstarter.
What? It's my snack time. Hey guys, I think you're gonna see this.
Okay, so it's very interesting. It covers, I think, all the 3 modes how you can use. It's a presentation, stacked, and desktop. Mm. So let's talk about how it's basically designed. So you can see it's basically the hinge connection, as you can see, and it just stacked one on top of the other. First thing, and plus I think you can use this trio. So maybe they have the company has a trio as a model, which is basically used on the side by side. One thing with the stacked is basically when you are focusing during the word on the laptop, you have to move your head up and down in order to do it, or at least roll the eyes. But I would say you are forced to move your head rather than just the eyes, because the way it's stacked. Presentation mode, I don't know how much it's useful, because I mean, who are you presenting on this small screen? Because mostly if you are presenting, you have to be presenting either on TV or on some kind of projector. So I don't think it's any use of this. And what is this desktop mode? It's on other side of the screen. How the person can able to work on other side of screen when he's sitting on the opposite side? I think I only consider the stack mode is the one to be used compared to the other one. So it only makes sense to have one option rather than 3. So that's my take. It's a good, I think it's similar size as the laptop. So it's a good because it just will fit in whatever the size of your backpack is. So that way it's easy. It's a pop-up stand. I think the video just show how to connect and all this, which is standard, which is not a big deal. Okay, so desktop mode is you can put on side. Okay, so I think I misunderstood previously because it didn't show that way. I think they should change it and show this way, because a lot of time the people wants to use on side, but separately, not hanging on from the screen itself. So that way this is much better. A dual screen mode, presentation, desktop mode. So yeah, it's there. What is the problem it's solving? So basically it want to increase the productivity, because that's what they say with the multiple screen you can increase the productivity. I don't know what are the data behind it, but a lot of time it's easier. So I'm 100% agree. One thing is this screen is useful if you are basically moving around with your laptop, because if you have the fixed location, you can have the extra screen sitting there. I mean, I use these days multiple screen, but the one screen is just sitting there as a desktop. So it's not necessary you have to move with the extra screen over there. It's there. Um, it's a touchscreen, so yeah, I think this is the biggest point compared to the desktop one because desktop doesn't have the touchscreen. Most of desktop screens are not the touchscreen, so this is the biggest benefit out of it. And yeah, it's about the stand. Stand has to be there. Powerful connectivity, HDMI. It's a USB-C port, so yeah, that's the latest, and 1 year warranty. Um, and it's asked like, well, for what people this should be useful, which yeah, it covers the people. Okay, so let's see the details. Oh, it's a 4 pounds, almost more than 2 kilo. So that weight you have to move around with yourself when you are basically going uh, multiple locations or something like this. Then there is a AI camera. Oh, these are all the products I think they are basically producing, so they just wants to add over there. But yeah, it's there. Trio, then Trio Max, all sort of things. So okay, so these are the founders. So definitely, oh, this is the Stephen Ng is basically there in the video itself. This guy, and I think obviously this must be made in China. And yeah, this looks good. Product. Then this guy has mentioned that, okay, how does it work? Okay, so this is some SolidWorks design being done, which basically I use on everyday work to do it. And this is the timeline. I think risk seems like minimal because one of the thing is this company has already made the other products, so they know what they are doing. I think for them it's not very hard to design this new big and successfully ship it to them. So from that point of view, I'm 100% worry free about shipping them on the time. Let's check how much it costs. So it's a early bird is what 219. So okay, it's around 300 Canadian dollar is there, and for that you get this DUEX Float screen. Not bad for 300 bucks, because if you are going to buy some standard Dell computer and all this, yeah, you get bigger screen, but I think resolution you get similar for 300 bucks. So I think it's not bad price for the early bird. After that, yeah, the $50 more still is okay if you want this. Oh, this is even cheaper for the launch day, but I think it's gone at this day. And there was a Labor Day flash sale, and this was a launch day float, $270. Okay, so overall pricing is good. I am 100% fine with this project to get it on time. These people know what they are doing. They can definitely deliver. If you have a need to, if your job or the work required to be moving around with the laptop, I think this is very good product. If your work doesn't require that moving around, for your professional work, you have fixed locations to sit. I would say go with the desktop. Because you, for this price, you get a bigger screen. I think that's the only difference out there. I'm not agreeing using as stack or anything. Mostly I will use like a desktop version, because stacked, I have tried using it, and your head is to move up and down. So it's not a good idea. Eventually, you will feel the pain in your neck by focusing like that. So this is from me. This is very good project. I would give 6 out of 10 for this project, because it's only useful for 1 out of 3 method they are talking about. So for me, that's the only benefit out of it. I give 6, even though it's a 1 out of 3, but because it's definitely going to be shipped. It's the pricing wise, it's not that expensive. So that's my review for this DUEX Float. We'll check new project, mostly like a project which are basically successfully funding. We will cover that, and later on we'll talk in details about the design part where it's possible. So stay tuned. This is new channel. This is and other things. What I do is I have my consultancy company as a Kicksmart, and we do design similar projects like this. So if you have any need, or if you have just the thought about it, any idea, contact us on kicksmart.ca. Thanks. Bye-bye.